Hi everybody, Caleb here. Gonna kind of apologize in advance if I'm a little floaty or quiet, because I'm just a matter of days post-op from Dr. Brownstein in California. I'm still in California right now with my mom and Shar, and I'm still have my drains in and everything. Look. See? There they are. I hate them, but they're necessary. This video this week that we're putting out is a day late, and I apologize for that. I could not have made a video yesterday if my life depended on it. So this week's topic is about coming out to people as trans or as any sort of gender nonconforming label, and how to correct people when they mess up your pronouns. I think personally that the hardest thing to do in relation to coming out isn't to say something initially, but to have to correct people multiple times. Because inevitably when you come out as a trans person or as a gender nonconforming person, some people are gonna click with that immediately and be able to immediately call you by your chosen name or pronouns, and some people just aren't gonna get it, and that sucks. And it's always really awkward because then everybody feels like you're walking on eggshells because you're just waiting for the next moment when it's gonna slip up and somebody's gonna call you the wrong thing. Especially if you're with family, like at a party or a gathering of some kind. If somebody misgenders you, I think if they're a stranger, what I usually say, given that most of the strangers that misgender me are at like coffee carts or like the grocery store or whatever, I'll say, it's not professional to gender your customers, because then they have to think about the fact that in order to be polite, you don't need to say ma'am or sir. You can just say, I hope you have a great day, or thank you so much for coming in. I think that's the hardest part personally with coming out with my personal extended family. I came out as trans to them a while ago, and my mom had known for a while, and Shar had known for a while, and my friends and stuff. But my extended family, since I don't see them as much as I used to when I was a kid, don't talk to them very often, I guess. So I sent out this big-ass email with links everywhere, and if you don't know what this term is, click here, that kind of thing. Completely told them everything, and about my new name and everything like that. And they were all, none of them were overtly, like, not supportive. Most people were either silent about it and didn't really bring it up, or were like, we'll love you no matter what. You know. So I think the biggest hurdle with me is that some of the family members that didn't say anything to my email or a call or anything like that, I had a couple family members that called when they received it and had some really good conversations with them and answered some questions for them and everything. The other family members that didn't do anything, my mom told me that one of my sets of grandparents, they don't refer to me incorrectly, but they just won't necessarily gender me at all, or like use my name at all. So, or if they do, it's sparingly, which just shows that they're not comfortable with it yet. And I've had a couple different family members feel the same way and state that they're gonna have a hard time with it until my paperwork is through, because then it's legal and they won't have a choice. You do have a choice, and you're the one that's saying that you're not gonna try. And what does that say about you, and what does that say about our relationship? So personally, like I said, what I try to do with coming out is I tried to include as much information as possible because the last thing I needed is for my my grandmother to receive that email and Google like FTM top surgery or something and come across something really triggering for her, or some sort of like surgery footage that she wasn't ready to see, or something like that, you know? What I do when people misgender me is I just try to be as nice as possible about it. I have some zines in my Etsy shop. That's etsy.com /shop/GQ Tales. Like, I have a lot of primers in that shop for this kind of situation, if you're going to come out to your family as trans or gender nonconforming in any way. There's lots of basic pronoun steps. There's a really, really, really simplistic version of surgeries, like, or not version, issue that deals with surgeries, and just kind of explains the gist of where the parts go. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just remember that you don't have anything to be ashamed of as far as being yourself goes. If they can't get behind you and support you, then you don't need them in your life. So stay tuned for Aria's fabulous video on the same topic, and spread the word to all your fabulous friends. And go subscribe to all of our channels, which are linked on the sidebar of this page. So yeah, thank y'all so much. Oh, and for those of you who care about surgery stuff with me, I'm posting it all on my personal blog, and my personal YouTube, and on my blog too. So there's a link to my channel on this site, so just go check it out. And I hope y'all are having a fabulous day.